The movie John Carpenter enjoyed making the most. Nothing has been like it ever since. Etep Wakuian right here with you. This article came out, ladies and gents, a couple days ago, but since we've been on the topic of Halloween and talking about John Carpenter, I wanted to touch on this article right here from Far Out Magazine. How are you? Welcome. If you're new here, to the 70-some new subscribers, thank you all. Be sure to hit that like button if you get the bell so you know when we upload a new video, go live, things of the like. If you're not a channel member yet, consider doing that. Every Thursday. Myself and a different guest do 2 episode commentaries of Tales from the Crypt, as well as your horror news all week and reviews. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out the Hell House Origins Carmichael Manor review yet, I urge you to do that because it is a fantastic movie. Niche horror, yes, but in the found footage genre, Stephen Cognetti has done very well. Speaking of directors, writers doing very well,
the man, the myth, the legend,
John Carpenter, folks. Throughout the 20th century, many pioneers contributed to the evolution of horror as a genre, but few managed to match the influence of John Carpenter by elevating the visual language of horror cinema while also working on iconic soundtracks. Carpenter's body of work remains a vital part of popular culture to this day. Alongside his innovative approach, it's his love and passion for the genre that shines through in each of his films. Drawn to the cinematic medium from an early age, Carpenter was fascinated by westerns as well as campy, low-budget horror flicks. The Thing from Another World, which falls into the latter category, was revitalized by Carpenter when he released The Thing, tapping into the paranoia of modernity and socio-political instability. The 1982 masterpiece is often cited as one of the greatest psychological horror movies ever made, and I recently rewatched The Thing, which I hadn't seen it in years, and it holds up. I did not ever watch the 2011. I don't know if it was like a remake or supposed to be like a prequel to it, whatever, but I never watched it. I was, like I said, I've seen this one 2 or 3 times now in my entire life. And I'm going to watch it again because I want to do a review of this for you guys because I really enjoyed it. It was great. I love the cast, the characters, the environment.
Well, I really, really, really liked it.
Just the impending dread. Yeah, the walls closing in. It's a great movie, and we'll go into depth on that one.
That's it, boy. Get in there nice and deep like.
Despite the fact The Thing is considered to be Carpenter's finest achievement, there's one particular project that remains the best professional experience of his life. One of the first features made during the 1970s, the seminal slasher Halloween isn't just linked to some of the director's fondest memories, but it's also among his greatest commercial successes. Spawning an entire franchise, it is recognized as a defining addition to the genre.
You better wreck a father mechanized.
During an interview, the They Live filmmaker opened up about the struggles of the early years. Once I started making movies, I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to do it again. My whole goal in life was to be a professional movie director and make a living at it. So when a movie came along, or 2 movies, I'd say yes. I worked like a dog. I was so tired, but I just couldn't say no. Especially when you're young and starting out, you can't say no. However, Halloween was a highlight of the initial phase of his career, which impacted his directorial journey in a huge way. Carpenter recalled, "That was a blast. We were just a bunch of kids making a movie. Nothing has been like it ever since. It's always been pain. I thought I'd made a bomb in Halloween. Seriously, I did. Initially, it was a regional release, and it got a bunch of bad reviews. Some of them I took to heart. Carpenter does not do well with actors. Ugh, my God." Yeah, that would be very disheartening as a young filmmaker, but I would say that John Carpenter more than turned it around.
180, you just pulled.
Like some of Carpenter's other projects, Halloween was also subjected to a negative reception from some critics, but it didn't take long for audiences to realize what the film had managed to achieve. Now counted alongside other cinematic masterpieces from the 1970s, it has become representative of the excellence of American horror cinema.
You changed the world.
Yeah, John Carpenter is truly a master of horror. He basically spearheaded the slasher genre into its modern form with Halloween, which spawned Friday the 13th, which is, you guys know, that's my favorite franchise. But John Carpenter's work is fantastic, and I want to go through a lot of his movies, which would be a awesome review series for the channel, whether I do them by myself or if I have a guest come through and we review them together. Let me know in the comments if that's something you folks are interested in. Yeah, Halloween, I still have a review coming of the original first and second ones, and as well as 3, because I've kind of done part 4. So yeah, that's all ahead here on the channel, plus much, much more, folks. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Let me know which of John Carpenter's horror catalog is your favorite below. Subscribe, ding the bell, do all the YouTube things. I'm Etep from The Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I will catch you on the next one.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. I could do this all day.
Cruise, thank you very much.
What's up, bro?
You're pushing your luck, little man.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.